Hello there, my name is Stephen. I study graphic design and this video will show you how you can push up your grades using smart targets.
You can access your smart targets from the Learner ILP menu under My Smart Targets. If you look at the top, you'll notice that there is some hint text that gives you some useful examples when it comes to creating your own smart targets. Moving down, you'll notice the Add New button, and above that is a filter. So this might be relevant if we click on that for students who have been here for more than 1 year. They can select and look at past smart targets. So if we have a look at how to create a new one, you click on the Add New button and that opens up a new form. If you start with the review date, so use the date picker, pick a review date for yourself, and then over to the right you'll see the status. It defaults to be reviewed, but if you click on that you'll see the other options which are available to choose from. And then the smart target, this is where you write the details of what your smart target is. And so here's one I prepared earlier. So to improve my analysis skills by comparing well done and poorly designed programs. And there is an additional comment text box for you to use if you choose to. Towards the bottom you have a category. And this is quite important. So if we look at the nature of the smart target above, we can see it relates specifically to the main course. So select academic in that case, and because it's an academic smart target, you would want to link it to an appropriate enrolment. It is also possible to link it to a unit if that's applicable, and similarly to an assessment, but only if that's applicable. The meetings, you would only see meetings if a member of staff has created a meeting. And finally, click on the student agreed tick box. That's quite important. And you can press the save button. What you'll notice with this example is that there are a few smart targets which have been set, and the ones which have an edit and delete button, those are the ones that students themselves create, whereas smart targets that only have an edit button have been created by members of staff, and actually you can see that as well by the created by text that appears alongside it. So if we have a look at this one at the top here, that appears to be set by a member of staff. So click on the edit button and you'll be able to see more of the detail of that. You'll notice that the boxes that you filled in for your own smart targets, they're not editable, but importantly what you do need to do is, if you're happy and accept this smart target, tick the student agreed tick box and then press save. That's quite important to do for any smart targets which members of staff have set for you. The other thing you'll notice is that all except for the bottom smart target have statuses which are black, but this one at the bottom is in red, and the reason for that is because the due date is in the past. So it's important, if you see any smart targets which are to be reviewed, that you have a look at them. So you can click on the more details and edit, and once you're happy that you have met that smart target, select the appropriate status. So in this case it looks to have been achieved, so select achieved and press the save button. Finally, one other thing to draw your attention to is the colour coding. You'll notice that this last smart target, it's changed colour from blue to green, and that just is reflected in the status key at the bottom. The category key to the left relates to the border colour around the category, and that just indicates what type of smart target it is.